Okay, in my last two videos, I showed you how to deal with your favorites and bookmarks with Internet Explorer and Chrome. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to use Symabloo. Symabloo is what's called a visual bookmark website. It's free, and this can be used on any internet browser. You can use it with Internet Explorer, you can use it with Chrome, you can use Firefox. You can put all your bookmarks all in one place, so you don't have some in one program, some in the other, and you forgot is it home computer, is it work computer, whatever. This will put them all in one place for you, and it makes life easier. What's great about it is that it's easy to make. You do need to make an account, and that's free. We love free. And then it's pretty easy to make your web mix. I'm going to show you what that is. But the best part about Symabloo and as a teacher is that you can use it for maximum efficiency. It's great to embed or email and share with students or staff things that you use. So instead of sending them a particular link, you can send them a picture of a link, a tile, or a whole bunch of links. And I'm going to show you what that means. All right, so what I wanted to do is just show you when you go to symabloo.com, this is what it looks like. You see a bunch of these colorful tiles, and you see different ones that are made for using these tabs. Okay, so there's a major news tab. These are all the feeds that are coming in, but when you look at these tiles, these are links. Okay, and look kind of cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log in for it to show you what mine looks like. But when you want to make your Symabloo, you would go to create for your account, and you'd put your email address, you know, just what you've been used to with 1,000 other websites. Put your name, email address, create a password, create your account, and you want to agree to the terms and conditions as always. When you agree to those and make your account, you're going to be sent an email to verify. Okay, so once you go through that whole process, you'll be able to access your Symabloo. I'm just going to log into mine to show you what it looks like. And for me, I've made different categories. This is a huge one. This is my ed tech one, and I will eventually parse it down and make it more efficient. But what I've done with these is I share this with staff. And these are websites that can be used in your classroom. They're great for learning. They're great for teaching. They're easy to use. But instead of having a big list, I've made these all colorful tiles. So for example, this green one here, if you hover over it, it tells you teacher's homepage, National G. There you go, it goes to National Geographic. Okay, so all of these tiles are websites that can be used for teaching. But instead of a list, you have all these great tiles, and some of them have icons, and I'll show you all about how to do that. Okay, when you log into Symabloo for the first time, you kind of get like a generic web mix. You can create a new web mix by making a new one. And when you add a web mix, you can add the tiles that you want. Okay, so if I were to add a web mix, I'd have to give it a name. I'm going to call it demo. Like that. Okay, and it's going to be tiles. Now if you notice, there's also RSS feed. RSS feeds were the ones that when I showed you had a bunch of text in it. Those are just updates all the time. You probably want to keep with the tiles just to keep it easy. So add, and I'm going to be given this blank palette, and if you notice anywhere I put my mouse, it says add a new tile. Well, what you can do is you can take tiles from other Symabloos, such as the ones that have been given to you. You can move and copy tiles. So if I wanted to just take some from my other web mix and move them here, that's pretty easy. And you can also add your own. So I'm going to first show you how to steal one from another web mix. So if I'm in this flipped classroom, let's say, and I want this YouTube video icon to show up in my new one that I'm creating for myself, you right click and you're going to copy and move it. All right, I want to copy this tile, so I'm selecting the second option, and I just got to tell it where I'm going to copy it to. I'm going to copy it to demo, and I'm going to move the tile. So now when I go up here to my demo web mix, there's YouTube. Okay, and you can put it here, you can put it there, you can put it wherever. All right, making your own tiles. If you don't have enough to steal from other web mixes, you can create your own if you have something particular. So I'm going to add a new web tile, or add a new tile, and it asks you what would you like to search for. Well, a lot of them are already available. So if I was going to do College Board, let's say I wanted to keep a Symabloo of that or a link for that. So I type in College Board, and here you go. There's a lot that show up. The College Board website right here, and I can put this anywhere I want. Sometimes though, sometimes the website's kind of new and it doesn't have the ability to have a little Symabloo pre-made, so you can make one. You can create custom ones. So I'm going to make one here, and I'm going to steal something from my favorites. I'm going to do Farm Country Cheese. Okay, I like cheese. It's probably a site that doesn't have a Symabloo. So what I do is I copy the address, I go back to my Symabloo, and I'm going to paste this here. And oops, can't find it, but I can create my own tile. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and it asks for the address again, so I'm just going to paste the address in there. And I'm going to, oh, if you notice, create a tile, Farm Country Cheese. So it already took the name from the website. Now I can display the name on the tile by checking this box. And what that does is it puts Farm Country here. So I know that which tile it is. Now here's your preview, what it looks like. You can change the background color, whatever you like. I think cheese should be orange. And you can add an icon. If you don't already have an icon there, you can add an icon. So if you notice, there's 10 pages of icon options here, and you can go through and look for something that perhaps relates to cheese. I'm not quite sure what I'd be looking for a cheese one, but I'm just going to do a shopping basket because I know there's online options. So now I know it's Farm Country and it's the website that I buy cheese from. Once you're done tweaking your tile as you would like, you add the tile to WebMix. Now it's up here. All you got to do is place it wherever you'd like. Okay, so that's to show you how to make a new tile. Now, if you notice, I had other tiles, and some are organized by color. You know, you can do it by subject. I think I had one, I think actually the home one that you get is color, pretty much. You have color codes. So you can do this. You can make certain ones different colors, things just to help you remember where they are. So now that you have a Symabloo, what you're going to want to do is make it your home page. Okay, so we have symabloo.com. I am logged in as myself here. What you're going to do, and I'm in Google Chrome, and you can do this in Explorer too at home. You just can't do it at school. On Chrome, what you can do is go to Settings. And if you notice, you have on Startup, open a specific page or set of pages. I'm going to set the pages. I already had Symabloo up here as a page. I'm just going to recopy that. Oh, wrong one. Cancel. Cancel. Whoop. I'm going to go back and grab my Symabloo page here. Whoop. And I'll probably be, oh, I'm still logged in. Okay, so now that I have Symabloo here, I can make it my home page, okay, by putting that address in and having it set. So just so this video doesn't get too long, I hope that this helps setting up initially your Symabloo. In another video, I'm going to show you how to embed it and share it with people so that you can get the most out of it. Hope this helps.